Season's greetings. I'm your host, Dr. Wolfula, with another Dientary video commentary track at the Die-In Theater for my Patreon supporters and YouTube channel members. In this Dientary, I'm going back to rewatch the Christmas horror classic Jack Frost after all these years and see if it actually is as bad as I remembered it. If you're watching this on YouTube, this is just a complimentary sample highlight reel. The full 90-minute video commentary is available to supporters of my Patreon or my brand new YouTube channel memberships. To join that, click that join button, become an honorary Wolfulite, and you'll access my bonus content while supporting my channel. Alright, enough gabbing, let's start watching. Ugh, this cold opening is totally brutal. This little girl sounds like Minnie Mouse trying to hold back a shit. It's very uncomfortable to listen to. Oh, God. But honestly, I wanted to watch this movie for a while again. Of course, I reviewed this film, or I guess riff-viewed, retroactively, I guess is what I call it. I covered this film nearly a decade ago. I haven't seen it since, and I kind of wanted to see it again. Honestly, I feel like everyone should watch Jack Frost, you know, twice a decade, I think. I think that's you should definitely see this film once, but see it at least twice a decade. You know, you don't need to see it more than twice a decade, but make sure, like, you know, every few Christmases or so you watch this film, you know, just to remember what Christmas could be like. You know, you could be living in this reality that is depicted in this film. These two Jack Frost films are higher quality than usual, you know, direct-to-video, B-movie, low-budget horror films that were coming out around this time, and even later. So I don't know, I just feel like it's sort of sad that, like, Sci-Fi never decided to pick up this franchise or anything. I just feel like, I don't know, it's sort of depressing when there's so many Sharknado films and all the other bullshit out there, but there's not more Jack Frost. I really love Jack Frost. I don't really love Jack Frost. I don't know what, but I want to see more. I would like to. You know, I feel like I'm not alone in that either. I think plenty of people would definitely appreciate seeing more Jack Frost films, but we're not getting it. But I love Jack Frost's, like, reaction. This is gonna hurt. These makeup effects are pretty fucking great. Oh, God. Just really damn great. Like, lots of detail. Like, they're actually progressing Jack Frost merging with the snow and becoming part snow. Like, you know, that effect is a bit crude, but besides that, it's honestly pretty nice for the most part. Here's some... It's honestly great that they bothered to have this sort of Spider-Man CGI sequence where he's becoming snow, where the snow is becoming him, essentially. The release sort of coincided with the Michael Keaton Jack Frost, the 1998 film. You know, the children's happy family film, Jack Frost. Very similar in appearance, Jack Frost, the Michael Keaton version, in this one. So I remember reading an iMockery article where Roger Barr, how would I describe it? He's the founder of iMockery. I guess just the guy who runs iMockery. Yeah, Roger Barr, he said that when he worked at a video store, he would actually swap the tapes as a prank, swap the Jack Frost Michael Keaton version and the horror version that I'm currently watching right now, and would really enjoy, you know, seeing all the pissed off expressions of anger by the parents who return to the video store. Of course, it's something you can't really do today, because there are some video stores, but not as many as before. Not as many. Yeah. The second film is just nutty. It takes things much more over the top. It takes place in a tropical setting, of course. It has much more cartoony characters. It has, like, characters like a fucking pirate FBI agent and fucking Captain Fun, the guy who runs the parties, who just organizes all the parties at the resort that the film takes place at. Just a lot of weird characters, weird over-the-top characters, a lot more cartoony acting. It's a total tone shift. Maybe that was always... And also the film has just wackier effects. I feel like a lot of it was shot on... You know, this movie shoots a lot of stuff on location, for instance. I feel like the second movie shoots stuff, you know, more on, you know, sound stages and shit, and just It feels a lot more fake, but it has a sort of charm to it all the same, despite being much more chintzy compared to this one. It just has that extra charm, and it feels much more goofy and fun to watch, I have to say. I don't remember any of the... I remember a few of the kills, actually, but I don't remember a lot of the kills in this movie. There are some memorable things involving Jack, but I don't remember what happens to this guy at all. It has to have something to do with the axe, obviously. There it is. Oh, I can understand.
I only axed you for a smoke.
Oh, God, the axe pun. But, yeah, I can understand why I didn't remember that. I guess it's a subversion. Jack didn't chop his head off with the axe. He stuck the axe's hilt down his throat. He deep-throated the axe's hilt. But, it's not all that cool to look at. It's a nice sort of subversion of expectations, but it's not really all that cool.
Well, someone's got to go tell Jill her entire family's dead. Jesus, she's only 18.
Keep it down, Joe.
Well, she's 18. She can handle a death, a couple of deaths in the family.
First, I want you to
You know, she's an adult. She can handle hearing both of her parents were brutally murdered. You know, it's gotta start somewhere. I feel like everybody once in their life needs to hear that their parents have been brutally murdered. You know, once they reach 18, I think your parents just get brutally murdered. Like, that's just what happens, and you gotta figure out everything from there. Like, what are you gonna do next? Ma and Pa are brutally murdered. They're probably completely... Your parents will probably completely dread your 18th birthday. But, they're gonna have to deal with it. As soon as, you blow out those 18 candles, guess what? Ma and Pa, brutally murdered. That's what you gotta deal with. And, oh god, the HD. I'm seeing details I don't really want to see, but anyway, you don't really get to see anything. But this is like a fucking rape scene, like, just, it's insane, like, I'm willing to do a rape scene with a snowman, but I am not willing to show any of my skin. I'm saving that for American Pie. Just, you know, if you're horny watching this movie, you're out of luck. It's pretty much just the, very silly-looking rape scene with this snowman. And where's the carrot? Where's that carrot right now? Where is it? Oh, I wonder where it is. Well, actually, I don't even think it's down there. You couldn't even see it between her legs, but whatever.
Christmas came a little early this year.
Oh, God, shut the fuck up, Jack Frost. I feel like it's so fucked up the movie had to mention that she was 18. Like, not only, okay, the movie was like, oh man, we can't tell everybody that her parents were brutally murdered near Christmas time, while simultaneously later in the movie, she gets fucking raped and murdered. It's fucking weird. It's a weird point to make. It's getting repetitive seeing them all come out the window. Out the window! Out the wall! Out the wall. To the snow drips off my balls. Oh, skeet, 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 skeet. Oh, skeet, skeet, skeet. Oh, skeet, 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 skeet. Oh, skeet, skeet, skeet. Oh, God.
Honey, what did you put in the oats?
Oh, he put antifreeze in the oatmeal. He was gonna fucking kill his dad. Oh, God, that's horrible. This is a happy ending. A lot of characters survived. I have to say. It's just... Most of the cast survived. Most of the main cast survive. I don't know what... I think he had 2 sons, though. I don't know what happened to the other one. Just a lot of random... I guess I'll read the quotes. There's plenty of quotes. Where's the carrot in the bath scene? Oh, my God, They knew what fucking shitty movie review guys like me would point out. Oh, where's the carrot? They knew it ahead of time when they were making this movie. Well, that was my Jack Frost dietary. The movie's honestly not all that bad, especially compared to a lot of the direct-to-video shit we get these days. If you're watching this highlight reel on YouTube, like this video if you liked it, but if you loved it, subscribe for more and click the bell icon to keep track of future uploads and streams. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Dr. Wolfula, and finally, if you can, support the channel by pledging to my Patreon or joining my YouTube memberships. You'll access full dietary video commentaries and other bonus content while supporting the channel. Links in the description for more details. Alright, I've been your host, Dr. Wolfula, signing out. See you all in the next reviews and riff views. Happy holidays.